Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here, and today we have another creation video. So last time I showed you how to build the wonderful Lombax Ratchet, and as you can see, we decided to put the little backpack on him there that reminded me of Clank, his buddy Clank, his robot friend, and I thought it would be kind of fun to actually go ahead and make Clank today. So we are going to back out of here and throw on a tech crystal. I think that makes the most sense to me. We're going to make him a tech brawler because those of you who know Clank, he doesn't really use weapons. Any fighting he does do tends to be just with his fists. So we're going to go ahead and make him a tech brawler, if we can find this here.
Brawler Imaginators, are you ready to create a brawler? Choosing a battle class is a final decision.
So we'll go ahead and create that. And once we have that up and created, as always, I always suggest first thing we do is back out of here, and we're going to level them up to level 6, because then we will be able to use all our ultimate parts, whether it be gear or weapons and the like. Level 6 basically opens up all your options. So we're going to back out of here, go through 2 surprise attacks, and that should be enough to get me up to level 6. And when I have that done, I'll be back with you shortly. All right, we're back, and we made it to level 6 after 2 surprise attacks. So now it's time to get into some parts. First up, the body. Checking out the head. We are going to use the Brute Bot head. Nice robot-looking head here. Should fit Clank nicely. Eyes, we're going with the plain eyes here. Should already be checked along with this head. No ears this time around. Nothing going on there. Just a robot. The chest, we are going to take the Mummy Guard chest. The Mummy Guard chest. All the way down the bottom here. Kind of metallic. The only thing I don't like is it has that big gem in the middle, but we'll deal with it. I like the pattern on it otherwise. The arms, very fittingly, we are going to go with the robot arms right down here. And the legs also sound kind of fitting with the socket legs. Socket legs. Coming together here nicely. And then, of course, he's a robot. He does not have any sort of tail. So, moving on to his weapon. We are looking for the bolt bashers right up here. If you played Ratchet and Clank, you know there bolts all over the place. So I thought it very fitting that we use the bolt bashers. So we'll go ahead and grab those. And then as for gear, there's only one piece of gear I wanted to use, and it was a piece of headgear. But unfortunately, when I built this character originally in the Creator app, I had access to all the parts. But the part I want is the Blastertron helmet, which is awarded by Blastertron, who has not been released yet. So unfortunately, I cannot give him this part in the game. But I will. I want to tell you about it. I'll try to put in a picture here of the version that I created in the Creator app. I'll try to put that picture in here so you can see what it looks like. But just so you know, I did want to use the Blastertron helmet. It's a very noticeable part of Clank's figure. So if you get a chance later on, you can add that in. Otherwise, that's the only piece of gear that I wanted to add. So moving on to size. This is going to be really easy. Clank is a tiny, short little robot, fairly weak looking. So everything. We're not going to be able to make him the actual size I want him. but we are just going to crank everything down to a 1 and make him as small as we possibly can. And this is going to be Clank. Little tiny robot. So next thing we get to do then is play around with our color. So we don't have a lot to color since we don't have any gear or anything like that. So we'll jump into the head right away. I got 4 colors to play with here. We're going to be playing with a lot of grays. So we'll go with the 2-2 light gray here. Same color here as well. We'll make it a little darker here to give him some highlights on the sides there. And a little darker once again to fill in those. So got a few highlights there on his head. For the eyes, you're gonna go pretty basic, I think. He does have green eyes. That is another very defining feature. So we're gonna make both of these this bright green here. The nice part is it'll kind of match that gem in the middle of his chest, and which unfortunately, if I remember correctly, we can't change that color. So for his chest then, we only have 2 colors to play with here, and we're gonna go for the gray color scheme once again. Kind of gray and black there. Match the head that we had up top. His arms, pretty similar once again. Got 3 colors to play with this time. We'll go with this light or middle gray here. And then switch these over to our black color once again. Yep. There we go. So his arms fitting in with body there. And then once again, for the legs, very, very similar. We're going to go with the light gray here. And, oh, wrong button. And so, yeah, we got our light gray there. And then if I can hit all the right buttons here, we'll switch these over to our black once again. That should do it. And then the headgear, if you're able to get it in there by the time you view this video, it's basically going to be the same deal going on. It's going to be mostly gray, but then get that red ball up on top. That's what we want, that the red topper up on top of Clank's head. So there you have it. That is Clank. We'll go ahead and play around with the personality a bit. We can rename him. We don't need Tech Brawler. Throw in his true name here. Clank. Perfect.
Sensors indicate nickname is 3.
And his phrase then, I decided to go with, if I can find it in here somewhere. Never remember where these things are.
Beware of grace, I am.
Must have been the other way. We're going to go for be afraid of... Oh, there it is. Be afraid of something very technological. In... Where is it? Where is it? So, I chose the wrong direction again. Man, not doing too well today. I know it's in here somewhere. There we go. Be afraid of my superior technology. And for his voice, oddly enough, we're not going to go robot because Clank is a superior being, and he sounds a little bit better than that.
Be afraid of my superior.
So he's just a little guy, but he doesn't sound too robotish, so we'll give him that. And
be afraid of my superior technology.
Yep, then we can go ahead with the music and effects if you want. I'll give him rock with some little blaster sounds. There we go. That's what I've decided to make Clank here. It's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. Should go along nicely with my pal Ratchet that I've created. So we now have Ratchet and Clank as playable characters in Skylanders Imaginators. So I'm going to back out of here. We are going to jump into the Creator app section. So if you want to pull out your Creator app on your phone or tablet or other mobile device and open that up, and I'm going to send you the chirp for this creation so you can save it for later, have it in your app, have all the parts and colors and stuff ready to go if you ever want to recreate this. That'll be ready for you, ready and waiting for you there. So if you want to open up the app, hit that receive button, and I will play this for you twice then, in case you don't get it the first time. You can try it again. So here is your first transmission. All right, there was the first time through. So if you didn't get that, we're going to play it one more time. So go ahead and hit that receive button, and here's your second attempt. All right, that should do it. Hopefully you got it. If not, always try adjusting the volume that you're playing it back as. Sometimes louder is better, sometimes softer is better. Don't ask me why, but it helps sometimes. So give that a shot if you still didn't get it. Other than that, we are done with this creation. We are going to back out of here and run Clank through the arena to level him up just a little bit. Nice little robot running around there. Cute little guy. But yeah, we're gonna put him through the arena, so if you want to stick around and watch that, see how he does. I haven't played around with any of the powers yet, so it's just whatever the default powers are, that's what we're using for the time being. But we're gonna level him up a little bit. You can stick around and watch that. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what other creations you want to see. I will take requests. I'll try to create as many things as I can, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Battle Arena.
Hope you brought your A-game back to this arena battle, because there isn't really any place to buy A-game located anywhere near this facility.
And the Skylander comes strong out of the gate.
Nice.
Oh, these bad guys simply do not stand a chance. No chance standers, they. Ew, I do not like this uncrafty guy. Not at all.
Level up.
Booyah! Oh, had to jump in there and call it the Skylander leveling up. By saying booyah, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Woohoo! Bye-bye.
Okay, now this party just became official, because we got zombies in the house.